if I can come out of everything that has hurt me, I know that our generation could come out of everything that we feel like we're bound to or binded to.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't.
Hey guys, welcome to Lost But Found, hosted by your girl, Lauren Ashley. And yeah, today is the first episode of this new series that I am doing. It is called Lost and Found. And I am doing this series basically to talk to our lost generation, and hopefully I can spread some knowledge, and we can be found together, because it is an ongoing journey as a young adult trying to find ourselves. If you do not know, my name is Lauren Ashley, and I am 19 years old, and I'm a college student. I'm a college girly, and yeah, it is not easy learning about the Lord and serving the Lord while being in college. As you know, college is can sometimes be the devil's playground. But if you find the right people, and if you continue to keep yourself in the Lord, it doesn't become as hard. So yeah, that's why I'm here today. I don't have anything else to say about myself besides a mini testimony. If you do not know, on my page recently, I just got baptized. I am reborn again. Decided to get baptized because of my I have a long history. Back when I was in high school, I'm gonna just go back a little bit. In high school, I had anxiety and depression, really bad. I based my faith at first, or I kind of had a corrupted sense of faith because of, I'm gonna say, because of religion and not relationship with the Lord. So I did not like the religion. I did not like Christians because of because of the religion, because how some people treated me. And I was like, well, if people are treating like this, why would I even follow Christ? Not knowing that a relationship is more important than religion. But we will get into that into another topic. But yeah, so I dabbled into a lot of spiritual things. I did tarot cards. I was looking into like pagan and Wiccan and all those types of things. And yeah, like I said, not my proudest moments, but I was lost. Honestly, that is the purpose of this, is basically saying like I was lost. I did not know what, and the more I did it, the more I searched for a sense of peace, and the more I found absolutely nothing when I did spiritual things. Like I said, my anxiety and depression grew more and more and more. I went through multiple therapists, and they kind of helped, but they never filled the gap of what I was looking for. I was definitely a people pleaser. Like I said, I was depressed all the time. I would go in my room and cry, and I didn't know what I was living for, but I knew that I wanted to live. I knew my story didn't end here. So from that day forward, I kind of wanted to be the best version of myself, as I put back then, but because I did not know Christ, I did not know Jesus had a me that he wants to be. But thank God I'm still here to this day. But back a little bit further back in my testimony, because of the anxiety and depression in high school, it ended up carrying into college. My first year, in my freshman year, I like I said, I was still trying to dibble and dabble into all those other things, but I was kind of coming out of it. And the Lord definitely sat me down. My first couple of months in college definitely broke me. It could have broken me, but it didn't, thank God, again. But yeah, my first couple months, like I said, I got injured. If you do not know, I'm a cheerleader here at my school. I hurt my ankle during the first game. Right. I hurt my ankle during the first game, and I ended up also catching COVID. This, mind you, this was like 2 years ago, so it was a lot going on. I caught COVID for the first time when I got here, and I couldn't perform at the most important games of my first season as a college cheerleader. As you can tell, that's devastating, obviously, but I took that as a sign that the Lord wanted me to sit down. He was like, Lauren, I need you. I need you to sit down for me, and I need you to come to me. And I was like, okay, God, you have me. I'm going to sit here, and I don't know what you're about. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to do it. I knew about Christ. I started learning about Christ, but I was still falling victim to the world. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna talk about this, because if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be vulnerable on here. We're here together. This is a one-on-one, and we're gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you, I definitely fell into partying, drinking, smoking, all those types of things. Honestly, here on campus, because I thought that is what I needed to do once I got to college. Like that was gonna feel me. Like I was like, oh my gosh, yes, like I finally have a friend group. I can do stuff. I can do things like that. I'm so excited. But every time I did that, it was a small sense of joy. And then I would be like, I don't want to live like this. I don't like this. This is not who I'm meant to be. And it took a lot of time for me to understand that that's not what was meant for me. I was made for more. I started feeling convicted during my fall semester, and the Lord took away the worldly desires. He took it away from my heart. And if I fell into it, I'd be like, ooh, I don't want it. Like I genuinely do not want it. That's not something I want to do. And I ended up later on just stopping completely. And luckily by that time it was winter break, and I went to winter break, and I truly well, before winter break I found me a church, and I went to church for the first time by myself, and I had the most amazing experience. Like I could have cried in church because I didn't realize how important it was. I never grew up in the church. So that was my first time really going into church and being like, this is something I want to do. And like I said, the Lord was continually working on me at that time. And during the winter break, I made sure I stayed connected in faith, and I spent time with the Lord. And I was consistently reading my Bible and, trying to get my life together. The first Sunday of the year, of this year, I decided that I wanted to get baptized and give my life to Christ, to be made new again, because I didn't want to live that old life. I know, like I said, I was made for more. And I use that as a gateway to, of course, grow in my faith. I did not want to fall back victim to the world. I knew that. And like I said, it was the hardest part. And like I'm saying, this is just a testimony of who I am and my story. And we'll dive deeper into the things that I've learned and all the other stuff. But that's basically who I am. And like I said, I want to be vulnerable with you guys if we're going to be here together every week talking about a topic. So basically, what I want to gain from this, I'm going to call it a mini pod because it's not like a podcast necessarily. It's just me sitting down and talking for a little bit. What I want to gain from this mini pod as of right now is I want to talk to our lost generation. The more I've gotten into Christ, the more I look around and I realize that our generation is very lost, and we need guidance. And the only guidance that I've ever known that has been able to save is Jesus Christ himself. If I can come out of everything that has hurt me, I know that our generation could come out of everything that we feel like we're bound to or binded to, whatever the word is. I'm sorry. But I know I see a lot of people coming to Christ, and I really hope the person on the other side of the screen, you that I'm talking to right now, I hope you know that God heals. God is truly a healer, and he loves you, and he wants you in his kingdom, in his family. Like there is nothing that you have to continually be bound to. God can set you free. He has given us freedom by dying on that cross. And you deserve a life that is free. Okay? And I want to, like I said, I shared my testimony of freedom. When I tell you I have never felt a sense of freedom or a sense of love so deeply, and we're not gonna continue to be lost. We're gonna choose to be found. That is what I want to gain, or I want all of you to gain from this. So if you are tired of being lost and you want to be found again, I want you to come to this channel. I want you to go to God. Go to God, okay? Because without God, we are nothing. Let's start there. Without God, we are absolutely nothing. So he is the center, and he should be the center of our lives. The main takeaway I want for you today is to just go to God, pray. Have a conversation. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be anything so proper like a meeting or an interview. Girl, it don't have to be nothing like that. Or boy, it don't have to be nothing like that. Go to him. Talk to him. What is hurting? What in your heart do you feel so heavy about? What is so stuck on your mind that you cannot think of anything else? Tell him. Just say, God, I need your help with this. I don't know how to do it on my own, and I need you to help me. Just simply say that, and the Lord hears your cries. He will hear your cry, and He will remember, and He will help you. Okay? So that is the main thing I want you to take away from today. And later on in this mini podcast, I hope that you gain more knowledge. And I just pray today that you be set free from anything. And I pray that you come back for more, okay? Because I want to be able to help. I know if I can do it, you can do it too, okay? And if I can't help you, I know somebody who can. Thank you. So hopefully this episode shines some light on some things for you guys, and hopefully gave you some insight about who I am as a host of this mini podcast. And yeah, make sure that you guys subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed listening to me yap today. What else? Make sure you guys comment anything that that really stuck out to you, and also comment any other topic that you want me to touch on. I have plenty of topics that I'm going to talk about, honestly, but if you have anything I want to do that you want to do, like a girl talk or Q&A or anything like that, I am open to anything and everything, and I will take my time to post a video or make a video and post it for you guys to gain more knowledge. Like I said, we're in this journey together. I'm not completely healed. Like I said, I call myself a little bit of a baby or a toddler in Christ because I'm still learning, but I want to be able to learn with you guys. And yeah, I want to share the little bit of knowledge that I have from my past to help you across that screen. And I pray that we gain the knowledge together as one. So I thank you for trusting me and for listening to me today. And hopefully you will come back. And I pray that you all have an amazing day or night, and God loves you. I will catch y'all in the next episode of Lost But Found. Who am I to deny? What you say? What you say? You better sing. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I hungry? Am I hungry? I'm hungry. To Lost But Found. We got Bobby in the cut. Bobby Brownie. What it do, cut? I'm playing.